Yesterday, WVTT did a story on St. Bonaventure University Associate Professor of Journalism and Mass Communications Chris Makowski being named the first ever managing editor of the Clockhouse Review, Goddard College's literary journal. Earlier today, WVTT got an exclusive interview with Makowski, who told our reporter what being the managing editor means to him.
For me, one of the things that's important about being managing editor is being in a position to really support the work of writers whose work I believe in. When I put my name on this review, I'm putting my name on pieces of writing that I think are worth sharing, that really have something important and valuable and interesting to say.
Makowski also said that his new position will not interfere with any of his responsibilities as a professor at St. Bonaventure. Individual tickets for the Buffalo Bills' upcoming season go on sale today for the general public. Bills fans are excited to see how their team will perform with their newest addition, Stephon Gilmore, who was picked up 10th in the first round of the NFL Draft. However, the first two home games on September 16th against Kansas City and September 30th against New England are both sold out. In other Buffalo news, 40 Buffalo Sabres prospects were up early this morning getting a workout with the Navy SEALs. The potential hockey rookies got up before the sun this morning to make their way down to Woodlawn Beach to kickstart their development camp to work on physical and mental strength. A brazen criminal was stealing American flags right off graves in a Hudson, New York cemetery. As Robert Boyd tells us, some clever police work solved the crime, but police could never get their hands on the suspect.
Hudson Police Chief Ellis Richardson says in his 27 years in law enforcement, he's never seen a case quite like this. Last week at Cedar Park Cemetery, 35 American flags were stolen from the tombstones of Civil War veterans. Police had their suspicions.
Typically, I think the assumption is that juveniles or kids, partying might be responsible for this type of incident.
Local veterans worked hard to replace the flags, only to see 17 more stolen the following night. The police investigation escalated.
So we actually mounted cameras on some trees and, let them sit for about 24 hours, and we went back and checked some of the video footage.
The suspect was caught red-handed, or in this case, red-pawed. Surveillance photos depict a woodchuck standing next to one of the flags. The chief said it appears the animal is in the process of munching on the red, white, and blue. The evidence continued to mount as they investigated his home.
We did deploy a pole camera into one of the holes and found remnants of the flags going down into the hole.
They're very destructive creatures.
Sarah Brennan has loved ones buried at the cemetery and is glad this case has been solved.
I'd rather a pesky varmint than a bad-minded person.
News 10 attempted to speak with the four-legged thief. Come on out, woodchuck. We know you're in there. He's not talking. The only thing left to determine is whether or not the woodchuck had any help.
Well, right now it looks like it was one many may have benefited.
Police will not be pursuing any further action against the furry suspect.
I'm not exactly sure how you go up against Mother Nature.
Well, it looks like the nice weather we've been having will continue through the week. Let's take a look now at our full weather forecast. Right now it's about 78 degrees with a low tonight of 54. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 58. Thursday it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 83, a low of 61. Friday also mostly cloudy, a high of 83, a low of 63. And Saturday we will see those scattered thunderstorms, but it will cool off a bit. The high on Saturday is 79 degrees with a low of 65. Well, that does it for our newscast tonight. From everyone here at News Channel 25, I'm Alexa Olson. Thanks for watching and have a great night.